What's going on, everyone? It's Mad Mike here. And as you guys can tell, I'm sleeping on the couch. The reason why is because, well, for one, Big John's coming over because the plumbing in his place broke and water was leaking through his apartment. And besides that, I'm sleeping on the couch because, well, Mia isn't going to be staying here anymore. Or at least not for a little bit. We got in a dispute 2 days ago, or maybe it was a day ago. I'm not going to get into any details about it because it's personal. But basically, we're both just tired living under my mom's roof. Yes, I live under my mom's roof because in Washington State, living expenses are about $1,500 a month. All knowing other places like Georgia only charge a couple of hundred a month. Yeah. Which got me to thinking, since it's so, I don't know, Pilot, I'm happy I got my job back at Pilot. And news is my old boss quit, and we got a new boss, and he's a lot more amazing, a lot more better. And he instantly gave me a raise because I was only making straight 16 when I begged for my job back, which was probably, as expected and probably deserved. But I got a raise of 17, which is fantastic. And becoming a lead pretty soon, I'll be able to get full hours hopefully and not be cut hours. But I'm thinking a lot. I'm thinking maybe Pilot isn't the place for me to be at anymore. I know I've said this before, and before it was for no good reason. It was because that I just thought that Pilot was just, I was tired of Pilot and everything that was there with it, but I returned to Pilot for a second chance because I missed everyone I worked with. But knowing in this economy and with the state I'm living in, I can't really afford just to work at a gas station. Unless I can become a lead. I don't know, I might talk to my work about getting the lead position and seeing how many hours I'm going to make. But still, I'll have to see how much money I make, and I ain't getting another raise until June. Which that'll probably only be like $17.50 or something. You do make a lot, a little bit, I guess decent, I don't know, would be the good example for it. But my family has just been telling me to get a second job all this time. I don't want to do it because physically I don't feel like I'm mentally capable enough to do two jobs at once. I see a lot of people who do it. Have a lot of respect for them that do it too. It's not because I'm lazy. It's like mentally I'm not capable of doing two jobs at once. Because every now and then I need a break like everyone else does from work. At least 2 days will be fine, but the rest of the week, I gotta work. And since winter hit over at Pilot, at the gas station I work at, well, you guys already know I work at a Pilot, it cuts hours in the winter times because of how slow it is. And I guess we're going over hours. So there's a good chance that I might have to look for a job somewhere else that pays a whole lot more. And a lot more agony I'll have to go through in order to do it. But I have a kid on the way. I don't really have a choice. And the surprise I meant to tell you guys, and I went back to vaping anyways, even though I told myself that for quitting vaping, I've got this award. I got this award anyways, but went back to vaping as well. I got the Oculus 3. And since I went back to vaping, it makes me feel relaxed and puts a lot of stress off of my mind. And I keep telling myself that, that I'll quit when I want to, and quitting these 2 weeks really helped me quit, showed that I'm able enough to quit. But in my head, I just don't want to do it right now. It helps relax me, it puts away all the stress in my head until I go back to work, and you guys understand, people who vape as well. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to stay a Pilot and see how much I'll make when I stay there longest, or I'm going to have to batten down and get another good paying job, because pilot is not cutting it. I'm literally only making $450 a week, depending on how many days I get to work. And I just can't do it. 400 isn't going to get you nowhere unless you have a good, reasonable landlord, which there's probably not going to be any here. Basically, Mia's not going to stay here anymore until we get our place built like we originally had planned. We originally planned to have a studio built until the baby was born, and then we were going to move in there immediately. But since this ordeal has happened, now she's not staying here, and she's staying at her mom's place. And she's getting a shed like Bubbles lives in on Trailer Park Boys, but a little bigger, I guess, and I guess it's just monthly payments for it. So, yeah, I'm in quite a big pickle right now, so just figured I'd let you guys know what's going on, and I'll see if I can make a video and post on my YouTube channel, my Oculus, of how it is. Thank you all for tuning in. Like, subscribe, stay tuned for another time, and put in the comments what you guys think about this whole ordeal. Love you guys.